Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put on your back now? Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alrighty then, guys, welcome back to section 8 of my fantasy fights once again. And this time around, guys, I bring you another fight. This time a Mortal Kombat versus Marvel Universe fight, and one of those combatants we just saw last week, so he's back again. So I put Baraka versus Spider-Man. Yeah, Pete's pulling double duties here once again. When I did the lineup for this, I couldn't believe that I had Deadpoolzilla's fight and my fight back to back. But what the hell? It's my section. I do what I want. No, I'm just messing with you guys. But no, I thought about this fight and I was like, this should be interesting. So we'll kick it off in the M.K. universe. Baraka. Now, for all those who know who Baraka is, or what he is, his race is known as a Takarken. There we go. Takarken. I hope I'm saying it right. He is like a mix, like a subhuman of a subhuman and netherrealm beast, and Baraka is supposedly the fiercest of the Takarken warriors. He is the fiercest. Now, sometimes they classify him as being more brawn than brains. He's just more of a brute, a fierce brute that basically does his deed and does it well. Now, as you can tell by his race, they pretty much have like these, like pretty much like an overbite full of teeth. They also have blades that come out of their wrists, their forearm. And Baraka is just, he's a very fierce warrior, and he's very determined at what he does. Now, in determining in terms of the last Mortal Kombat game, he was pretty much a punching bag in that game. I'm sorry, I gotta put it like that for all you Baraka fans. He pretty much was. But other than that, he also can able to shoot beams of energy from his claws or so. But he's definitely a fierce warrior at heart. But like they say, sometimes he's more brawn than brains, and that kind of is his downfall in a way. And I've noticed that pretty much as well. But he is a fierce warrior nonetheless, but definitely sometimes he's not very much the thinker at best. Alright, so we move on once again to the Marvel Universe once again, and yes, again, he's pulling double duties, and old Webhead is back, guys. Peter Parker, superhuman strength, speed, agility, spider sense, able to stick to walls, martial artist, genius. Those are things that sum up Peter Parker. But what you probably won't think of is a great tactician as well. And I've said it plenty of times that this guy is one hell of a tactician, and he definitely knows how to get under his opponent's skin. He thinks he outsmarts his opponents, and he sometimes outthinks them. Now, also, of course, he has his web shooters, and his webbing is pretty strong, and it's been able to hold up things twice what you would believe it to hold up. Peter is definitely one of those characters, probably one of the greatest relatable characters in comic books today. He's an Avenger. He's part of the FF. He's pretty much everywhere, and boy does this guy go through different costumes, but I guess we all love his costumes no matter what. But it's always comes back to the red, blue, black, and white, you know. But Peter's just one hell of a character, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna say about that. Now, in terms of a battle between these two characters, now granted guys, these characters have never met, so these two characters meeting for the first time would be interesting. Now, first of all, Peter has got to stay away from that claw, basically, and Baraka's got to be able to. He's got to find out what is this Spider-Man all about. Now, I can see Peter just cracking jokes on Baraka non-stop, guys. I'm talking about non-stop, to Baraka just lose his cool and make a mistake, and that's what it's going to come down to. Who's going to make the first mistake? Now, like I said, I can see Baraka just trying to slash Peter all over the place, and Peter dodging, and Peter's just using his head trying to outthink this guy. But it's going to be close, in my opinion. I leave it up to you guys. Baraka or Spider-Man? And thank you guys for listening once again. This is Mount Vernon Kid, as always, coming to you again with another fight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next, and as always, you know the slogan, battle on.